Furthermore, the series can be said to be bridging the gap between the Clone Wars era of Star Wars. About 2 weeks ago, we had the final season of The Bad Batch, the Star Wars The Clone Wars spin-off series, come to an end, and here is my much-delayed review of The Bad Batch Season 3. The Clone Wars spin-off series The Bad Batch comes to an end with its third season. The series was in the decent to good range overall, but this season brought everything to another level. The season is much more cinematic and less episodical, and this worked for the story and made filler episodes noticeably few. The main story is about Omega figuring out Project Necromancer and escaping to have her team come back and free their clone brothers and destroy the base of Tantus. The two main characters are Omega and Crosshair, and both have very solid arcs. Omega must learn to adapt and survive on her own, making her more than the annoying child who just thinks she knows what she's doing. She can lead her new young companions out of prison and even convince her old teammate Crosshair to redeem himself after his decline. I will say that I'm glad that they didn't go all in on the Omega being Force-sensitive subplot, because I don't think we needed yet another Grogu. But we got to see Ventress again, so that was cool. With Crosshair, his story is about him letting go of his cynicism, getting over himself, and making amends with his former team. He also must overcome his physical weaknesses, as he is no longer the perfect sniper that never misses. An interesting addition to this show, and especially this season, was Dr. Royce Hemlock. I think it was not by accident that Star Wars as a franchise avoided the evil doctor/scientist, probably to avoid cliches. This, of course, is some of what we see with Dr. Hemlock, but the show can make him a character that is willing to go to great lengths to get what he wants. Like Director Krennic from Rogue One, though, Hemlock, much to his annoyance, has superiors who are constantly over his shoulders. In his case, he is working on a personal project for the Emperor himself. That involves kidnapping and experimenting on children. Hemlock is in a fragile situation despite what he might say, and this probably pushed him to create his own assassins and soldiers for his own security. All this makes it satisfying to see him lose in the end to those he thought he could control. Furthermore, this series can be said to be bridging the gap between the Clone Wars era of Star Wars and the Imperial or Galactic Civil War. The clones are being replaced by stormtroopers, the Senate is losing power, and even the ships are being remodeled or replaced by the ships we first saw in the original trilogy. Unfortunately for the clones, we see many of them get killed or changed into machine-like soldiers for the Imperials. They are no longer the soldiers of the Grand Army of the Republic. The loose ends of the show are also wrapped up, like with the demise of ex-Admiral Rampart. In addition, the ending scene of an older Omega leaving Hunter and the others to presumably join the rebellion, plus Tarkin's orders about Project Stardust, let the audience know what is about to happen. The third and final season of The Bad Batch bridges the gap between the two eras of the original Star Wars saga for the clones. The season is taken to new heights with a full story to tell and good arcs for its characters. This is easily the best season of the series, with an 8.5 out of 10. Hello everyone, welcome back to Movies with Michael. If you enjoyed this series review, you can show by leaving a like on this video and commenting down below what you think of the third and final season of The Bad Batch. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Or is it right there in between? You can tell me all that down below in the comments section. And please remember that this channel now has its own Instagram account, so you could click the link in the description below to follow this channel over on Instagram and subscribe for more content about movies, and click the notification icon to be notified about my latest videos. That's all for now, and I'll see you all next time.